What's a memorable show you've been to, Warren?
Can I say at Rumors?
Yeah.
Or in an undisclosed location.
You can say at
on
Rumors.
Harrison between Grace and Franklin. I went and the Bananas were playing, and it was excellent. It was a great show. I forget who they were playing with. Do you remember? It's great. They were playing. Oh, they were playing with the Virgins, the Future Virgins. Future Virgins. Yes, that show is good. I remember parts of it.
Probably the most memorable show I've ever been to in Richmond was the Rock Lotto several years ago when I joined a band and sang a few songs and stuff. And I really love Rock Lotto because it forces people to meet new people and to kind of scramble to come up with songs. And I had an amazing time doing it and an amazing time at the show watching all the other bands. So, you know, rock on. I hope that there's a new club and that doesn't get busted by the cops.
One memorable show?
Yeah.
Does that have to be local?
Just Richmond.
The Monotonic show at Gallery 5. That was pretty memorable.
Why?
Because the lead singer is completely insane and got our trash cans and started dumping them out on his bandmates. And then jumping all over the place and sweating, and the drums went there, and everybody got naked.
Way over there. You having a good time?
No, nobody got naked.
Alright, hey, if you're interested.
My most memorable show was, let's see, this was a while ago, where Shacklebottom used to have this art center. It was called Planet Rock. We had Infectious, we had different groups from all over Virginia. Groups I'd never even heard of, B-boys, arts, love, people, everywhere, all night long. Each room was a different planet and it just went on all night. It was beautiful. Wow. Now they shut it down. It's an apartment complex, you know. And let me see. Another show was when, actually no BS Brass Band, who I just saw over here, they played at a church for Father's Day, and I took my father, and we were going through some issues, and it was just all love, and Oregon Funk Hill All-Stars were there, and no BS Brass Band was there. And it was just a good, memorable show in a church, you know, so they would rock in the upstairs, and it was gospel and funk and jazz and good people.
Just say.
Monotonics, Gallery 5. Awesome.
Why was it awesome?
Because Monotonics are a band from Tel Aviv years ago. Hey! And they brought the show out to the street. So they brought drums and everything. Dude was standing on his drums. The whole crowd was going wild. I believe they are now banned from playing in Richmond, actually, from that show.
That's awesome.
Pretty sure.
I always have a really fun time in those, and they always get lots of people like super stoked on Richmond.
Okay,
I like
awesome.
those shows, wherever they are.
How about maybe just like hot lava?
Where at?
Anywhere. It's Richmond, man. It's sweet.
Why do you like hot lava shows?
Because it's just awesome music. That's all.
Okay.
And Richmond's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, if someone was to come to Richmond for 3 days, what do you think they should do?
For 3 days?
Yeah.
Grab a 12-pack, go to the river, and never leave.
Okay. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Broad spectrum of Richmond shows. What I immediately think of is the VCR show down at what's the name? Alley Cats. They had huge inflatable objects that they flew that they flew across the audience with, and people just kept lining up behind the stage and then jumping onto the stage and full running and slamming into the audience. Another memorable one at Alley Cats was being a simple waste, because you just have to love their walls. Seeing people wall up and run into each other is enjoying.
Hey, what's the most memorable show that you've been to in Richmond?
Most memorable show I've been to in Richmond?
Yeah.
I saw Lucero at the Nancy Ray Gun. and in a surprise performance, Avail opened up acoustic, but Bobo was supposed to be at the beach with his girlfriend that weekend, or I think his wife. So he only agreed to do the show if he was allowed to sit on the stage in a tuxedo in a lounge chair. So I saw Avail play like I guess one of their only acoustic sets with Bobo literally sitting in a lounge chair with a shitty tuxedo that was like half dyed pink or something, with a martini glass and a cigarette the entire fucking show. That was probably the most memorable show I've seen in Richmond.
When was that?
4 or 5 years ago, like 2005, 2006 maybe. Maybe it was after that. Maybe it was like 07. No, it's like 05 or 06. It was a while ago.
Okay.
I think that one of the best shows that I went to was in my basement at 9 North Boulevard, and it was Race Bannon and Gospel played, and there were like 250 people in that basement, and it was insane. It was absolute insanity, but it was so much fucking fun. Like, the camaraderie was out of control. It ruled. These fuckers were there.
I remember the last time that Against Me came, I was really excited because I really liked them, and then like I was getting ready and I was like so excited, and there were all these people around me, and then like some guy burnt me with a cigarette, and then I realized I was surrounded by really mean people, and I was like, I gotta get the hell out of there, and that was why it was memorable.
Was it a good show though?
Yeah, it was good.
Where did they play? Where? When was it? Why was it awesome? Just Dwarf's just always awesome.
Alright, we're gonna redo this.
It'll probably be one of the first times coming to this city, and I went to Nancy Reagan, and there was some cover band playing, and I got really drunk underage. I went back to the dorm, and I steined somebody that night with like a beer mug stein. Went back with my little paper ID with blood all over it. Thought I murdered someone, but that was memorable because I steined someone. When else can you stein someone? And the Nancy Reagan, it's not here anymore. It's the best place ever. And now what do we have, like the National or Alley Cats, which you can't even get to because it's such fucking Choco Slip. And where else? You guys can't do shows anymore. The Tinderbox is closed. Like, the city sucks now. Just bring back Nancy Reagan. That's my answer.
Okay.
The most memorable show that I can remember that I've ever been to in Richmond was the first summer I lived here in 2000, and it was Municipal Waste third show with PCG Roadblock in the back of Ryan Joy's old house in Carey Street, and it was the first show I ever went to in Richmond, and I made the mistake of wearing flip-flops. First rule ever, don't go to a show in flip-flops. Thank God I learned it on my first show here. And there were broken bottles on PCG Roadblock's head and shards of glass I was picking out of my head, and I had such a blast. But I do remember for one moment I was like actually factually scared, like legitimately scared, and in my mind I was thinking, man, this is one of those moments my mom told me about that was like, if wherever you are in the country you're scared, call me, I'll come pick you up. And I was thinking about calling my mom, but then I was like, it's cool, this is like what rock and roll's supposed to be. But really I was scared, but I had a blast.
Oh my God, there's absolutely so many. I mean, there's so many. I think for me the most memorable show that I've been to was a memorial show for Nathan Joyce, and that was, I mean, so many friends came out. Everyone was there. They played all of his songs. Everyone cried together. Everyone told stories and hung out. And it was just a massive community event for someone that we lost. Super important.
Yeah.
Well, there was this one time when I was too good to be watching Amberetta because I'd seen them a million times, and I was Miss Hot Thing, 17-year-old. So it's River City High, it's Amberetta, and Strike Anywhere, which means, like, you know, that's all the members of Inquisition, one of the best fucking bands in Richmond ever. So me and Cheryl Hayner decided we're too good for the last band, Amberetta, and we go outside to drink Slurpees in the back of her truck and talk some smack. And then the show lets out, everybody floods out, everybody says, Carrie, oh my God, you must have been ecstatic. We were looking for you, oh my God. you got to see the Inquisition reunion. You never got to see them before. And I was just like, really? Really? So it's a bad memory. Kinda. Good for everybody else who didn't see it, but